How many times are you going to continue to think negatively towards yourself? You expect other people to look at you and view you a certain way, but how do you carry yourself? This is what I began to speak to myself. I was getting upset with how people were addressing me, or how people were thinking about the things I would present to them. That's what they would say to me. This is all I see from you, so that's what I know, which is fair. But this all comes from how I'm viewing self, because that's how you show up to the rest of the people. If you only show up a fraction of who you actually are, that fraction is all people are going to see you as. If you want to separate from that, you have to separate yourself from those thoughts. I wanted people to understand more about my musicals, but the problem was people haven't seen people write musicals. A new person writing a new musical, they've never heard of that. They've never seen that in my community, let me say. Instead of feeling away because they don't understand, I take the time to communicate here through the videos, because in the future, people will be able to go back and look at these and say, oh, he was talking about these same topics that's in the show way back here months ago. Nothing can stop what God ordained in the first place. Because I know that this is what God ordained, why would I not take the effort to do the next thing? Instead of sitting around wondering, why don't people understand? Why would I not go outside and record these videos like I'm doing now at the park? If I know within my mind, within my soul, that this is what I'm meant to be doing, why would I continue to act as if I'm being stopped, I'm being stagnated, I'm being held back from it, you know? And I feel like that's the mind that the society kind of gives us. It's like, if nobody's validated what you feel or what you think, then it's irrelevant, it doesn't make sense. I kind of argue the opposite. I feel like the only way that they'll validate it is if you validate it first. And that's just from my own experience, for me. Even going back, talking about the very first musical that I did. The very first musical, when I said, I'm gonna write a musical, that's 2016. I am a senior in high school when I get the idea to do it. I go to college freshman year, and I remember going to different people's rooms. All I had, one song written, one instrumental made. I'm going around to people's rooms. Hey, while I'm writing a musical, can I show you a song? Can I show you a song? Can I show you a song? I do these songs. People are like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. And they kind of put it to the back of their mind. Fast forward to the summer after junior year of college, and I sell out the venue, Synchronicity Theater. And they're like, oh, I remember you've been talking about this for 2 years. I'm like, yes. I didn't need their validation to take me to that point. I did that because of me. They're gonna see it along the way. So nothing stops what God ordains, so nothing can stop you. If you know that this is what he told you to do, they continue to do it. Think about Noah. How many people, they were laughing at him trying to build the ark. Keep in mind, it wasn't like God told him to do it and then it started raining the next day. It was like years. Everybody was like, this man been building this for years. We ain't seen nothing happen, it ain't never gonna rain. Noah like, all right, whatever. They hit that first drop. I was like, hey, Noah, open up. I can't hear you no more. What are we talking about? Just that idea. They will never be able to see it because it was not given to them to see it. It was given to you to see it. So stop acting as if you don't see it. If you don't feel it, that's one thing. That just takes for you to take the time to feel it. Take the time to focus on it, to identify with it. That's another thing. But stop acting like you don't see it, because you do see it. I think that's what I have for you right now. Peace.